Alrighty, give me 1 second, let me make my usual posts, and then we will get started. And also, let me fix up some stuff. There we go. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay. Alright, 1, and 2, and 3. Alright. And then I need to full screen this. Alright. And hello! Hello! So, last week, I was not able to stream Thursday and Friday like I was hoping to, but, we did make our way to Anchorville after doing all the, 4SPGs, doing our 4SPG patrol in, Edith. And now we're in Anchorville, which is, Judith's hometown. Seems like all the locals are very caring for Judith. We found someone whose name is Shannon. She looks very similar to Reset, and Reset's been having her moments here and there. I'm kind of curious as to what's going on with Reset. Maybe like pieces of her memory are coming back or something. I don't know. We did also check out. We did check out a bunch of the stores in the area to make sure we got a bunch of the stuff. We did check out the movies, and then I think we also we took a look at the garden. I ended up doing the next area of the garden off stream at during that downtime. I didn't S rank it. It's got an A rank at the moment. Getting the S rank's not too bad. But yeah, I've been trying to do a little bit of here and there with the garden. You know, do a little bit of grindy grind. It's fun. So yeah, let's jump back into this. I did get a new outfit, or I got an old new outfit for Anya's. I got back to her Calvardian outfit that I really liked, the white and blue outfit. So yeah, we got that. Let's go. Hopefully we don't end up with any crashes though. Yeah, see, look, she's got her white and blue outfit. Isn't it so pretty? So pretty. We did get some other outfits, but they're not important. They're just like swimsuit and pit girl outfits, whatever. Actually, no, we got the racer outfit for Van, which was kind of stupid. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So, wait, how much sepet do I even have? Fucking, I don't think I checked that. Orbment, quartz. No. Custom. Open slots. Oh! Okay, so yeah, we did end up with, hold up, we did have, Shizuna in the garden, so now she's a party member. Orbit, custom, open slots. Bruh. I still need to get more sepet. Okay, we'll come back when we get, later on. And hopefully get more sepet. Alright, so... what's the green one? I guess we'll go check it out, yeah? Oh wait, did I do our connection events? I did not do the connection events. Okay, we'll do that. And also, we'll do this.
You're too kind. Oh, well, aren't you considerate?
Okay, so we have Hermes, Ren, and Anyez. Honestly, I think the best thing to do is just do Hermes and Ren. I don't see a reason to go with Anyez over Ren. Or over Hermes, so let's do Hermes. I do like the music of this area. It's very nice. Probably one of the few songs that I'm really happy to hear in this game, because I mean a lot of the other songs got changed and I miss my old songs. No. Seriously? What's she thinking making me drive out here on an orbital bike? Hi, I have put my first Twitch nickname. Yo, Darkray. Oh, you were... you were, the person who, you had the name Kondo before, yeah? Because I remember the 1992. Got you. Yo, how you doing, man? Welcome back. How's your day going? Also, nice new... I like the new nickname. Darkray. I like it. I mean, sure, Master let me borrow his, but come on. What the hell?
Hiya, Arkwright. Right on time.
Is that you, Hermes? Don't tell me that's... Yup. This is the new AF model designed just for the launch. I was in the area doing a last-minute test of its long-range flight capabilities, so I figured I'd swing by. Is that really allowed? It's not like it'll delay tomorrow's schedule, so let's not sweat the details. More importantly, give me a minute to get out of this thing. I can give you the rundown while we're on the road. Wait, she's gonna leave it right there? And they're just gonna go... Okay. Never expected you to take on a delivery job as Hermes this late in the game. It's crazy to think you're doing this when you're going into space tomorrow. Is it? I feel like I gotta get this done because I'm going to space tomorrow. I don't want to have any regrets. Nothing ever shakes you, does it? So, why did you ask me to tag along for the ride? Worried something might go south? Yup. The job this time is a race against time, the kind of express delivery only I can pull off. So if my bike breaks down, it's all over. Obviously, that's not part of the plan, but it doesn't hurt to play it safe. The blessing launch. It's the entire game that's that all say the launch, the launch, the launch. Does this job matter that much? Just what exactly are you delivering? There's the distribution warehouse. Once we get the package from the delivery man, we'll be racing straight to Anchorville City. Aw, shit, dude. It's a race against time! Hi, I'm here with the private delivery service. You should have been told that I'd be taking over the package with this tracking number. It'll have just arrived here. Ah, right. The client told us about you a moment ago. I'm surprised you're here already. Is it just me, or does she remind me of someone? I must be imagining things. I'll get you the package right away then. But do you really think you can deliver it in time? That's why I'm here. The fact that he doesn't even recognize her as Major Amelia, like, what the fuck? We got less than 5 minutes. We can still make it. Don't slow down. We're going straight to the station. The launch! The launch! The launch! I'm always surprised the blinding of people, right? Sometimes they're just like, they look at people, they're like, huh, you know, you seem familiar, but I don't remember from where, and it's like, bro, come on. I guess this is goodbye for now. I promise I'll write to you once I'm settled. I know you will, and I swear I won't forget the time we spent together. So you better get back and you better get your butt back here one day, got it? I guess that package isn't going to get here in time. Thank you for waiting. The international train will be arriving on platform 3 shortly. The train departures from Edith and the train departures from Edith and is bound for Ardent in the Principality of Remiferia. That's my train. Take care, you get. Hey, why is that bike speeding right for us?
I made it. Here, your package.
Huh? For me? Now you're telling me the gift we ordered made it in time? I can't believe it. You must be Hermes. Wait, isn't she? No, forget it. Now's not the time. Thank you so much. Now we can send off our friend without any regrets. No worries. Just doing what I was paid for. Just doing what I was paid to do. I'll deliver anywhere on time. That's my motto. The young man then boarded his train at the last possible minute, with a smile on his face and a gift in his hand. Next stop, his new home. Aw, shit, dude. What was the present, though? I wanna know! So, because of the shipping company's incompetence, the present got stuck in transit. The gift was supposed to arrive yesterday, so that's why so that they could give it to him before he left, but it only just made it to the distribution center today. Bingo! It wasn't going to make it in time, so I had to grab it from the warehouse myself. I gotta say, it's cool how my reputation for fast deliveries has spread. I mean... And here I was, wondering what you could need me for when you were working on the space program. Didn't expect such a routine gig. What, did you think we'd be delivering some classified national secrets? You know me, all clients are created equal. Hell, a kid could ask me to deliver a caterpillar and I'd do it. Honestly, I'm just glad I got the package to them on time. I don't think anybody else would have come all this way just for that. Who said that was the only reason I came to Anchorville? Ah, it's here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. This is our famous cafe.
The tiramisu.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I just had to have one while I still could. I tried it when I visited Anchorville once before, and let me tell you, I totally fell in love.
Please, don't tell me the other reason you came out here was just to eat this. Oh, I'll tell you, alright. And please, don't act like you haven't gone this far for your favorite sweets. Ugh, you got me there. She is cough cough. I mean, listen. Thanks for coming along for the ride today, Arkride. Now I can head off to space with no regrets. Glad to hear it. What's all this about regrets? You're usually so confident in yourself. The worst case scenario isn't out of the question, you know. No harm in making sure I'm prepared No harm in making sure I'm prepared for if things go bad. And since I'm the only one who can pull it off, I'll put everything on the line to see my duty done. Huh, duty is it? I'm sure you've already put two and two together. But just leave everything in space to me, especially now that I can go out there with a clear head. While I'm off doing that, I want you to do what only you can. What only you can do. Okay, whatever. Ugh. Jeez, just what are you up to? Now I'm gonna have to live up to your expectations. Tell you what, you got on me to handle things down here on the ground. That way, when you wrap up your space duties, I can welcome you back home with no problems. Thanks, Arkride. Hearing that is just what I needed. That's so. Well, as long as I can help. That's also a good song, but I think that was also in Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2. You really didn't have to see me off, Arkwright. Still, I hope you look forward to tomorrow's launch. Sure. Am I right in thinking you're a little afraid?
I knew I couldn't fool you. I mean, on paper, success is all but guaranteed. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried. It'd be a whole lot easier if my life was the only one on the line. That is, I'm shouldering all the responsibility of a giant nationwide project. And even if the worst case scenario comes to pass, I can't afford to end up looking lame up there.
This ain't like you, is it? The legendary Hermes always gets where she needs to go, and makes it back in one piece.
She sure does.
Oh shit!
Okay. When I get back and things calm down...
Oh shit!
Let's go on a trip together again.
She kissed him! You know, I guess Hermes and Van, I could see the two of them together. I don't think that would be a bad pairing either. I swear, she's always such a tease. But I guess that's part of what makes her who she is. I'll be waiting for you, Hermes. As your friend, I believe in you. She wants for some Marine Crow and Vet. I mean, I don't think I don't see her, Reen, and Crow happening. But and that's mostly because like I think well, it seems like Crow has his own set of people to deal with, and so does Reen. I don't think she'd be able to bag them, but I do think she could, if she made the right moves. I do think her and Van could end up being a thing. I don't think it'll happen, but I think it could. After that, Van returned to Anchorville City, met up... Oh, okay, yeah. Going back to whatever. Holocore voice, Hermes. I think... like I said, I think... I could see it as a possibility for Van. I don't think it'll happen, but... I can see it as a possibility. I think if they decided to write this, I honestly feel like if they decided to write Van with, to end up with one of the characters, I think it will most likely be Elaine. I think that's the most likely candidate. Yeah. Alright, let's do Ren's, what you call it.
I'm Edwin with Eaton News. So, you must be Kitty, Ren Bright. Thank you for agreeing to be a guest on my radio show.
You know, I gotta say, I think after, like, we had Trails in the Sky and then Azure and Zero. Like, those games had, there was a little bit more focus on, like, the news reporters in those games. And then we had some, like, news reporter in, Cold Steel. But I feel like they kind of took a backseat as opposed to how they were in, like, the first two arcs of the series. Like, I think in Trails in the Sky and then the Crossbell games, I feel like there was a little bit more focus on the news people, as opposed to how they are now. Van likes more mature women like Hermes than younger and Anya's, but she is Kondo's favorite. Very well. I mean, listen. It's not just the fact that he likes more mature women. It's also like the guy. Like, I think Kondo's sitting there writing Van, and he's like, Kondo's sitting there thinking he did make Anya's a little too young for Van. He's like, there's got to be some like a little bit of like, you know, there's got to be some pushback. He can't have Van end up with Anya's. It would be terrible. Everybody, like, I feel like that would be like the worst thing he could do. Like, Anya's is like what, 16, 17, whatever, and Van is like 24. Like, you know, he can't just write them together. I feel like he's sitting there going, that's probably not the best thing to do.
Well, I just happen to have business in town, so I figured I might as well stop by while I'm here. I've actually listened to your show on the banks of the
Mercule? Sure.
On the banks of the Mercule before. It's an honor to be invited by such a famous host.
It's just a small late-night radio show, but I appreciate you saying so. And the young man with you is... Consider me her acting guardian. Seeing as you contacted her once you figured out she was the next famous kitty, I was curious. For me, if Van go out with Anya's, the police arriving, it's highly recommended. I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying! I was curious about just what kind of questions you wanted to ask. Oh, I apologize if I put you on edge. My whole show is simply about getting to know the surprised people who are the talk of the town. Or the surprising people who are the talk of the town. I don't intend to reveal her name, nor am I here for some sort of gotcha journalism, so you don't have to worry. I'll be honest though, it'd be a stretch to think of her as some regular high school girl. I've looked into the information she shared with me in our brief correspondence about the striking student who came abroad from neighboring the borough. Rumor has it you've been discreetly involved with several of last year's events. You can imagine my shock when I dug a little deeper. Turns out you share the same name as the mysterious genius who published several doctoral theses that took the academic world by storm. Even if I wasn't hosting a radio show, my reporter's instincts would fill me with questions.
Striking! Genius! It's a little embarrassing having such things said directly to my face.
You're weirdly on board with all this. Shouldn't you be trying to avoid standing out?
Well, I've already been making a name for myself in the underworld, so... And besides, I've been listening to his show for a while, and I've always thought it'd be fun to be a guest. Don't worry, I won't divulge anything I shouldn't.
Sure, but... if you're that worried, why not watch as we record? It's not a live broadcast, so if there's anything you don't want getting out, I can simply cut it. But if I'm being perfectly honest, I have a feeling I'd like to ask everyone's favorite Spriggan a few questions too. Knows who I am, huh? He's one sharp reporter. But why does it seem like he's trying to feel me out? Sorry, but I'm not taking questions. Happy to sit and watch though.
You can be so overprotective sometimes. Not that I really mind.
I will say, I do love Ren and Van's relationship. Van is basically acting as, like he said, her guardian. I really do like that. He's like a father figure for her. For Ren, a person who never really had like much of a father, he's a stand-in father figure for her, because we all know that her father now is Cassius, right? She's been adopted by the Brights. Wait. Yeah, I think Cassius is basically her father now. So she's been adopted by the Brights. So I really do love the whole, when she's not with her when she's not with her new family, and she's with Van, Van acts as basically a father figure. I do love that. Anya's has a brain of an 8-year-old girl. I have President Plot armor, and all mail that are interesting are all mine. Pathetic. All this thinking at Ren, that with her only 1 year older is a lot more mature than her. For me, Ren is best. I mean, again, I don't see him and Ren getting together either. Like, again, Ren's also too young. Van acts more like a father figure for her, and I do like that relationship. It's very sweet, and you get to see Van being overprotective of her. At least we see it here, right? Like how he's very protective of her, and I do like that. I think it's great. In that case, come on in. We can get started right away. Sorry to keep you waiting, listeners. It's time for On the Banks of Mercule. My grandfather and grandmother have some difference of years. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing, right? I think having a difference in years, having an age gap isn't the problem, right? Having that type of age gap, like you could have the age gap itself isn't the problem. The problem is when you're an adult like Van, right? And you're looking at if the problem becomes when you're an adult like Van, Van is 24, right? And you start looking at someone like if Van was to start looking at someone who is like 17, 16, like people who are under the age of consent and not just age of consent, but people who are just like still like they're really young. They're still considered minors. Like I think that's a huge problem, right? If Van was like 35 and she was like 20, 24, 25, whatever, right? I don't think that's a problem. The problem is that he's looking at them when they're too young. Like, he's an adult, she's not. That's the problem I see, right? And I don't think, I'm pretty sure that's not happening here. Like, that's not happening. He's already made it clear with Anyez, right? Like, he's already made it clear that, like, you're too young, I'm sorry, no. He's made that clear. And it's the same with Ren. Ren is too young, he's not into her that way, he acts more of a father towards her. You know? Ren's brain is it's older than Zemuria. It's all that count for me. I mean, that's fair. When Ren is 24, Ven will be 30. That's good. Well, I mean, listen. If that happens, that happens. But as far as right now, she is too young. You know? That's why I don't think that's why I'm saying, like, I don't think Ren and Anyez are a good match, or I don't think they're a good match for Van. I don't think Van's gonna look at them like that. That will happen, never, because Kondo may like Anyez, but I don't think Kondo's gonna pair him with Anyez either. I'm pretty sure if Van does end up with anybody, I'm pretty sure Van's gonna end up with Elaine. Like, I think it's 90% likely that Van ends up with Elaine. I disagree with you on that. I don't think Kondo is going to. I think you're wrong. I don't think he will. I think you're wrong. I I think you're rooting for Anyez and you want that to be the case, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Kondo is going to pair Anyez and Van together. I think he'll tease it. I think he'll tease it, or like he's trying to, or he will make sure that Anyez gets her feelings across, which we have seen. Anyez has made her feelings known. But I don't believe Kondo is going to pair them together. I hope that I am wrong too, but I believe that this is the... I don't think it is. I think you're wrong. I think Kondo is going to make it seem like, I think he'll tease it. Whoops. I think he'll tease it, and I think he'll make Anyez get her feelings across, but I think he's gonna continue to have Van, like, push her, or like, reject her. I think Van will probably end up with Elaine. As usual, your host for this evening is myself, Edwin, of the Eaton News Agency. This is a show about finding folks who are the talk of the town, and asking them all kinds of questions. I must say, the normal choice is Elaine, but it's too obvious. I mean, sometimes that's just how it is, and will not have. I disagree with you. I think him and Elaine are gonna happen, whether you like it or not. I understand you want something. I understand that you're more in line to think that it's gonna be him and Anyez, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm like 90% sure that's not going to happen. I must say, I'm deeply grateful for all of the love our niche little concept has received. I'll be counting on your support going forward, everyone. Let's aim for prime time spot! Now, without further ado, it's time to call in today's guest.
Good evening, everyone. My online handle is Kitty. I never thought I would get to guest on a show like this, but I'm looking forward to our time together.
The pleasure is all mine. I never thought you would agree to guest on the show. I'm sure everyone listening who's familiar with the net will have heard about you at some time or another. There's been whispers about the mysterious and beautiful girl who helped solve the problems popping up across the Republic behind the scenes. Theories suggested she was connected to the legendary hacker known only as Kitty. This might sound funny considering I invited you onto the show, but do you really exist?
This is actually my first time officially appearing as Kitty. Normally, I'm just a member of the student council at a local high school in the capital. That said, I'm originally from Liberl, and I'll be heading home shortly as my studies abroad come to an end.
Oh, fascinating! If it's alright with you, I'd like to chat about all sorts of things while we have you.
Yes, I'm quite looking forward to it.
So, to start, I heard you served as the president of your school's student council for an entire year here. It's rather uncommon for a student from abroad to be elected as president, isn't it?
To be honest, I was actually planning to keep my head down while I was here. I suppose you could say I couldn't help myself, but after all was said and done, I found being a part of the student council to be a cozy experience. Though, there was never a dull day, and I found myself wrapped up in all manner of incidents, including my very first task as president.
I looked into that first task, actually. Apparently, a certain senator's son ended up dropping out of school around the time you were originally elected to your position. Imagine Anyez Saint Seiya edition with Dad's gold armor and she will delete all her Van right. What the fuck are you even saying? I don't even know what the fuck you're saying, but okay, buddy. Said senator was also arrested around that time when his corruption came to light. Is it too much to think the two things were connected?
Oh my, you've certainly done your homework, Edwin. As for my answer, No comment. I'll leave the truth to your listener's imagination.
Then you did design that famous information portal on the web.
Yes, though it is mostly managed by a hollow AI, it's designed to do calculations based on information taken from various participating sites.
Huh. Can't say I understand the details, but it sounds pretty complex. Did your doctoral thesis factor into this design at all?
I wrote those just to kill time when I was a child. Though I was able to apply some of those theories, so I suppose they didn't go to waste. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to teach you about a little trick you can do on the site. If you click the kitten at the top of the screen over 10 times at a certain speed...
My word!
It plays a collection of cute cat sounds I recorded in the capital. Please, feel free to give it a try when you need something to soothe your mind.
Aw, that's cute!
Did you want to ask me about my life before I came here? Well, I've traveled to all sorts of countries. The Burl, Crossbell, and even the Empire.
A real globetrotter! In that case, is there any particular country you hold close to your heart?
That question is quite the difficult question. That is quite the difficult question.
Ugh, I'm reading things wrong.
Considering my friends and family live in the Burl, that would be a no-brainer. But I could say that Crossbell is where my heart lives. I also made many friends when visiting the Empire before the war.
Wow! The more answers you give me, the more questions I want to ask. You're quite worldly despite your young age.
Well, I definitely have lived a lot of my experiences. A part of that is due to my prior job, you see.
Oh, now I would love to hear all about what kind of work you did. I would love to hear all about that. What kind of work did you do?
Let's see. Hacking, infiltration, professional limit. I'm sorry, but could you cut that?
Now then, we've heard all kinds of fascinating things from our guests, but we're almost out of time. Kitty, is there anything you'd like to say to our audience today?
I had a wonderful time, and I've come to realize something after being given this opportunity to reflect on myself. I truly have been blessed with the many encounters and relationships I've developed over the last few years.
Bro. Oh, that's such a good shot. That's oh my god. That's Joshua and Lover, whatever his name is. We're gonna go with Lawrence. I'm gonna call him Lawrence because I can't pronounce the other name. That's Joshua and Lawrence. Fucking, that must be like the scene where they rescued her. Yeah, I know how to spell his name. I just can't pronounce it. My tongue just does not pronounce the word. I just so I'm just gonna call him Lawrence. But yeah, that scene, that must be when they rescued her from, from paradise. Oh god.
I'm Enforcer number 15. Oops, I said too much. Those who pulled me out of darkness. Those who reached out to me from the light. Those who took me in when I wandered aimlessly, unsure of what to do. And yes, those who watched over me even after we parted ways. It's because of all those people who were there for me that I am here now. Which is why I plan to treasure every one of those bonds. I am a combination of both the good and painful things I experienced. I want to do everything I can to pay forward all the help I've been given. I want to be the one to extend my hand to someone in need. So to those of you struggling in darkness, I know there is someone nearby who is ready to reach out to you. I can only do hope that everyone listening will treasure each of their relationships.
Thank you very much. And that was our guest for today, Kitty. I'll see you all next time. Thank goodness things turned out okay. You had me scared stiff. Hard to believe you managed to talk around some of the shady stuff. Hey, what's up?
I just feel like perhaps I got a tad too excited and said more than I should have. It'll really be broadcasted on air, huh? It'd be one thing if you were the only one listening to it.
Who'd have thought you'd get all bashful over something like this? I guess even given everything you've been through, you're still an 18-year-old girl. But you probably don't need to worry too much. It's not like the guy's gonna reveal your true name.
Perhaps, but the people who know me are going to recognize who Kitty is. I suppose the silver lining is that it's only a local radio show in the Republic.
To be honest, I'd like it if everyone you ever met could listen to the show. I bet the folks inside you are real proud.
I haven't been able to sense them since Nemeth Island. I'm certain they're finally at ease and with the goddess now. You know, I tried to look away from my past because I was afraid of getting hurt.
So, I said this during Daybreak 2. I don't exactly like, I both like and dislike, the little change that they did with her backstory. In Trails in the Sky, when they talked about her backstory and they talked about like the other children, it was actually more it actually seemed it was told in a way that made it seem like there wasn't any actual other children there. It was actually her, and it was like how do I explain it? It was almost like she was having a personality disorder because of all the trauma that was happening, right? So everything that was happening to her in Paradise caused her to have like all this trauma, which caused her to believe that there were other children there, but really it was just her other person, like all these other personalities that was coming out of her to protect herself from the trauma. At least that's how it was that's how it was described in Trails in the Sky 3. In Daybreak 2, they kind of rewrote that a little bit to actually be more like, no, there actually was other children, and they now live inside her. Like, their souls live inside her now. And they were actually protecting her using their soul, whatever. I don't exactly like the rewrite there. In a way, I feel that kind of diminishes what happened. But also, I don't entirely think it was bad. Like, I kind of feel like it's weird. I think it's an okay rewrite and they can kind of get away with it, but I don't entirely like it because I feel like it diminishes a bit about it diminishes. It feels like it kind of diminishes what took place. But it's not like it doesn't take away everything. It's just it's just a little bit that it kind of, I don't know, it kind of ruins just that little bit. But I mean, it still has that same feeling. But I don't know. Maybe DG Cult have a reason to say one thing, but we will see in the future. It's not that the DG Cult say one thing or whatever. It's more of just like they rewrote the Kondo or whoever was writing Daybreak 2 kind of rewrote the little scene that, like, he kind of rewrote what happened just a little bit, which could also be it could also just be like he was like, maybe he was trying not to step on anyone's toes, and like he's trying to like I don't know if maybe it's a form of like censorship or something, but like, you know, it was just it's a little detail that like I didn't really like that got changed. A little detail that got like the little detail change. I didn't like the change. Like I liked what it originally seemed to be. I don't know. We must still see if Adios exists or not. I mean, you know?
You know, I tried to look away from my past because I was afraid of getting hurt. But I finally faced it head on and overcame it. Those scars are something I'm proud of now. They're my scars. And they're part of what makes me me.
You sure toughened up. You sure toughened up. Especially if you can say stuff like that when you've got the deepest scars of all.
It's because of you, Van. You were there for me when I was just a stray kitty. And even now, you're still by my side. You're the one who helped me get over my past.
Come on now, don't you think you're giving me way too much credit? What about everyone else who...
You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people.
Alright. I'll just shut up and take the thanks then.
You're finally learning. You know, you've grown a little since then, too.
Jeez! You remember that tiny conversation? You're really becoming one formidable young woman, you know that?
Oh, speaking of thanking people, I suppose I should be grateful to Harwood as well. He might have given us the runaround, but it's a fact that what happened at Nemeth Island is what let me find closure.
Nah, you don't owe him one. You don't owe him one iota of gratitude, and you basically told him as much at the time. So stick to your guns. Hell, I'm gonna have to settle the score with him, and when that time comes, I'll be needing your help. She is already formidable, Van. What are you waiting? Stop.
Of course. If we include handling Harwood, then I suspect we'll be working together for some time yet. That should give me plenty of time to pay you back. For now, I'll keep counting on you, Van.
After that, Van and Ren left the news agency. Alright, cool. So we did the Hermes connection event, and we did Ren's connection event. Okay, so we did all the connection events. When she closed out for me, it's a pleasure that you haven't done. I did. Okay. Boy, chill. Let's talk to Nathan. Now, where did my treasure go? If it's not around here... It sounds like he's searching for something. Could be a 4SPG issue. Might as well ask him what's up. Yo, you lose something? Yes, actually. I collect merchandise from the entertainment industry, you see. Stuff like valuable snapshots of actors and actresses. I'm missing three photos, specifically one snapshot of each generation of the Lannister family. Another one of my fans. My family's, I guess. Or so it would seem. If you find them, would you please bring them back to me? That's not really a lot of information to go on. Do you remember where you lost them, or whether or not you lost anything else with them? Ugh, right. I realized they were gone this morning, so I probably lost them sometime last night. Actually, now that I think about it, I had slipped them inside of a Lannister family magazine while I was out and about. When I woke up this morning, I realized the whole book was gone and... Hold on a minute. I remember. Last night I was out drinking at the hotel bar and I showed my friend the magazine and the photos. Do you think I might have left them behind?
Sounds to me like he got drunk and left the magazine and photos there. The fact that he's only remembering this now speaks to the amount of alcohol he must have had last night.
In that case, we might want to swing by and take a look. Alright, we'll go check at the bar for you. If you want to do off-camera, this is a good moment to read Sunshine Anya's novel. It's recommended. Wait, what? I'm not reading no novel. Really? Thank you so much. I'll keep looking around elsewhere in the meantime. Wait a sec. That girl with you. Huh? Me? What's up? Could you please not look at me like that? My apologies. You just seem so familiar. Anyway, I appreciate you going out of your way for me. Thanks.
Let's get this party started.
It's placed in alternative Anchorville. Got you. I have no intentions of reading it. Okay, so that's one of the 4 SPGs. Or one of the 4 optional 4 SPGs, I guess. I guess we could go do that. Welcome to Hotel Mercure. We'll make you feel right at home. To the right is where... Wait, okay, that's not... I thought that was part of the quest. That's not part of the quest. Oh, right, the bar is downstairs. I forgot. I forgot this place had a downstairs. Here we go.
Got something to ask you.
Oh, yes! There was a customer showing off his magazine and talking about that sort of thing. I want to have a game over for it to be died from a car, but all of them stopped before her. I have no clue what you're talking about. Ah, yes, there was a customer showing off his magazine and talking about that sort of thing. I remember him forgetting the magazine, but I didn't see any photos slipped inside of it. The magazine was here, but not the photos? If he left the magazine here, then at least we know he couldn't have dropped the photos on the way home. In that case, it's possible one of the other customers took them. Now that you mention it, I believe one of our part-timers thought it belonged to the bar. He's not working today, as you can tell. He can be quite careless. I feel like I remember him saying something like, you can each take one. Maybe. Whoa, hold on a sec. Are you telling me that this guy just gave them away to other customers? When you walk around, have you noticed that all the cars stop before you, right? Sure. That goes way beyond just being careless. This is turning out to be a real pain. Sorry, sir. Think you could get in touch with that part-timer and ask him which customers took the photos? Of course. One could say that this is our responsibility. I'll check with him. As I suspected, he ended up giving them away. On behalf of the entire bar, I'd like to apologize. Fortunately, he remembered all 4 customers who took the photos. Huh? Our client said there were 3 photos. Could be miscounted, or maybe there was another photo unrelated to the Lancers. Let's hit up all 4 people for a start.
Alright then, could you tell us what the 4 individuals look like?
Think to do a game over from a car that not stopped. Oh! Got you. Okay. I have a name for one of them. Goldman. He's actually staying at this very hotel. The second person is a tourist who came off as a little seedy. He said he was going home to the capital via bus today. The third person is a quiet younger man wearing glasses apparently. He said he likes movies. And finally, the last individual is a chatty young woman who enjoys gossip. Judging by her manner, the part-timer said she would probably be hanging out at a cafe or bar, or maybe even a food stall. Gotcha. If we see anybody fitting the descriptions, we'll make sure to hit them up. Alright, so we gotta go to Goldman first.
Let me ask you something.
Now I have to go. It was a pleasure to talk with you and see Ren in the close eye. Alright, you have a good one, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. The thing I got from the bar yesterday. The bartender said it'd probably be okay if I took it with me. I'm so sorry. I almost ran off with someone else's possession. So he's the guy. He totally digs her. So yeah, the original owner would love it back. We'd be happy to take it back to them if that's fine with you. Honestly, I'm a little irritated that the part-time bartender got me wrapped up in all this. But alright, I wish I didn't have to, but I'll give it back. Really, I wish I didn't have to. And that man told me I could take it. I never imagined this would happen. He really doesn't want to give it back, does he? I guess it makes sense. If my mom charmed him, he wouldn't be able to help himself. But that goes to show the draw she has on others. Let's just leave him be. Okay, so we got one. I feel like... Oh, okay. It tells me where the other ones are. Okay. So the other one, we gotta go to the bus stop, dude. Do 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 do.
May I have a word?
Now they're saying it was a mistake? What a pain. It's not like I got any use for it. Here, you take it. This is a photo of Grammy. It even looks like the real deal. You mean it's not a reproduction? It must be quite valuable. Yeah, I bet it fetch a hefty price.
Were you thinking about selling it?
Huh? Like hell I'd sell it. I'll have you know my grandmother and I are huge fans of Dominique Lanster. She's always been a huge fan. Even took me to see one of Dominique's concerts when I was little. My parents were always busy, so she was the one who looked after me and taught me everything there is to know. And that includes all there is to know about Dominique. Didn't expect the guy to be such a grandma's boy. So what you're saying is you'd never sell it. Makes sense to me. That being said, the original owner really wants it back. Fine. As much as I don't want to let go of it, here, take it. I only took it because the guy said I could, and because it reminded me of a photo my grandmother had. You tell the original owner to take good care of it, alright? Sorry, you got me thinking about old times. Man's crying. We're, very sorry. Alright, so that's 2. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Pardon me.
Get this! I got my hands on a super rare photo! Whoa, somebody's psyched. Is it really that great? You won't believe it. What I got right here is a spectacular photo of the Grim Cat, Phantom Thief Extraordinaire. What? How? When? Man, I always figured it was a matter of time, especially considering what a moron she is. How careless. But it's probably fine as long as no one saw her face, right? That begs the question, why was this photo part of that man's collection? Who can say? Maybe he's connected the dots, or maybe it's just a coincidence. Only way to find out is to deliver the photo back to him. Ahem. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the original owner is looking for that photo. One of the bartenders messed up and gave the snapshots to a bunch of customers. Aw, seriously? What a shame. Oh well. Here you go.
Wait, this is...
Like I said, this is an amazing photo of the famous Grim Cat. She's older than I thought, and something about her feels particularly indecent. But that doesn't stop it from being a valuable photo, a shot of the truth behind the urban legend. Seriously? What the hell is this woman doing? Phew, I had chills for a second there. I am rather curious as to where this photo was taken.
She sure looks like she's enjoying it. I'm embarrassed just looking at the photo.
Yeah, thanks for giving this back. Van doesn't seem sure how to react. I mean... Okay, so that explains what the fourth photo was. I mean, you know, fucking... it just be like that.
May I have a word?
Huh? You mean someone left that behind? How did you know I had it? Heard about it from the gentleman at the bar. The original owner really wants it back. You mind? Wait, you're Judith! Here, take it. I can never make an ass of myself in front of Judith. Aw, shucks. Are you a fan of my work? I'm so sorry. It was obvious even then that it was too good to be true. But once I had that snapshot of you, I just wanted it so bad. Hey, I'm not upset or anything. It's all good, as long as you don't mind giving it back. We'll take it to the owner, alright? Alright, let's go give this back to Nathan. Ah, my prized collection! You found them! Oh, thank you so much! So I did leave them behind at the bar. I'll need to be more careful with these in the future. You mentioned you were missing 3, but we actually found 4. You sure they're all yours? Ah, yeah. One is not part of the Lancer One is not part of the Lancer family photo group. I forgot to tell you about it. Yet you still found it in spite of that. Words cannot express how grateful I am to you. Phew! You didn't see the connection. By the way, how did you get this 4th photo? Good question. I guess you'd call it luck, or rather, a once-in-a-lifetime coincidence. A short time ago, I was just outside the capital photographing the nightscape from the outskirts. Then suddenly I saw movement and my photographer's reflexes kicking in. I pointed my camera at it. That's when I saw her. I was so startled I pressed the shutter button without thinking. I still can't believe the photo came out so sharp, even after all that.
My, so she was running around dressed like that all the way in the outskirts of Edith. I suppose it could be considered a dress rehearsal of sorts before she headed to the auction.
In any event, looks like he took it by accident. I'm glad he didn't get hurt at least. Anyway, at least you got them all back now. Try not to lose them next time, yeah? Of course! Thanks again. I'll wire the mirror to you later.
All in a day's work.
Reward deposited.
Alright, so... Can I actually go to these other places? Hold up. Can I actually go to, like, the... What is that? The exterior or whatever that said? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Wrong way.
I guess not. Okay, so we gotta do... I think the only thing left now to do is the story stuff. So, well, I guess it's story stuff that'll probably lead to like 4 SPGs. So we gotta do those. I think there was one on the board. I think there was like a board somewhere. That's the Bracer Guild. Here we go.
What do we have here?
I'm having problems regarding our hotel reservation site. Word on the street is that Orbital network issues are within your area of expertise. Would you be able to help me clean up this mess? If you can, please come to City Hall. I'll be waiting for you there.
Trouble with the lodging website. Now that I think about it, this city's absolutely buzzing with tourists right now. Seems like people from the north are stopping by Anchorville on their way to watch the rocket launch.
This is likely an issue that's arisen specifically because of the influx of people pouring into the city. If I were to be perfectly honest, I believe this case is a little outside the scope of a 4 SPG.
Tech trouble, huh? Not sure the police or the guild can do much about this. Hard to know if they'll be outside our wheelhouse without hearing the details, but I think it makes sense for us to try taking this on. Irks me a little to say this, but it may be worth doing as a way of gaining a foothold into the investigation. Alright, well then. Let's go talk to the guild. Oh, look who it is! Oh, you must be... Oh, hey! You sure made it here quick? Of course. I wasn't about to let the chance to catch the instigators of yesterday's incident pass me by. I see you came too. Well, I guess that's only natural. He accepted Van's presence so readily this time. Hey! I remember you! Were you part of the Erosian Guild branch?
Your name was Luca, right? Hazel's granddaughter?
That's right. It's been too long, Arkwright Solutions. I've come to assist with communications and coordination between here, the capital, and Erosian. I'll be working with my grandfather to ensure smooth information dissemination between each branch, as well as with headquarters. Ah, okay. Guessing that also serves as a safeguard in case something happens outside of Anchorville? As for the other receptionist, I've heard a lot of talk about you. As I with you, Fixes, but I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Legado. I've been wanting to make your acquaintance for some time. I imagine you're familiar with the rest of the braces in Anchorville, so I hope we can all work well together. Ideally, we have more manpower here, but not in a position to pull any more resources from Edith or other cities. Until we have a plan set in stone, we'll be providing support to this branch. In that sense, I'm glad Anya... I'm glad... Aang's? Wait. Angie's? Okay, I'm not quite sure... I'm not quite sure who she's talking about. Unless she meant to say Anya's, but okay. Oh! Wait. Yeah, no, who is she talking about? I'm so confused. I'm glad Angie's around and to help out. This is her hometown, incidentally, and she just got back. Oh right, isn't she that junior bracer who recently came to Edith? Yes, I intended to have her return home for her own safety, considering the evolving situation in the capital. Of course, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Thankfully, she's got her brother Legato to help walk her through things here. In the meantime, we'll have her handle the city patrols and normal requests. I feel like this is a better alternative than leaving her in the capital by herself. However, we have no foresight on what will happen here, or on what will happen or where. we can't rule out the possibility that Anchorville would be used as a decoy. Not to mention, we need people able to respond at a moment's notice over a wide area, what with their uses of teleportation. Summoning Luca from Arasion included, we already laid groundwork in every branch of the guild. This system we're creating will allow every guild branch in the Republic to work together in real time whenever the need arises. Damn! That's one hell of a feat! This guy's something else!
Yeah, he's pretty famous around here. Some even say that the peace Anchorville enjoys is owed to him.
I hear he's a retired A-rank bracer. Apparently he hung up his hat because of some injuries he got. Thanks to all the life experience he accumulated over his stint as a bracer, his talent shines as bright as ever, even from behind the counter. Wow, he sounds amazing! This is all reassuring to hear.
Shifting gears for a moment, would you be able to tell us the whereabouts, would you be able to tell us about where things stand in Anchorville and anywhere else?
For now, at least, we haven't found any sign of that group being in the area. There isn't anyone roaming around chanting AD or anything else that would point to their presence here. Although the foot traffic has increased, there's been no particular deterioration in public order. Furthermore, no abnormalities have been identified in either Arasion or Mezzaldam to the north. Well, that's to say, at this moment, we don't have any proof they're operating in the city. Keep in mind, though, that no one's found any trace of them elsewhere either, so we need to remain on alert. Right, and we may need to be doubly so, seeing as the police haven't sent any reinforcements to Anchorville. It seems like the situation's the same everywhere. No one has anything in the way of evidence, and they can't recklessly take action. Indeed. With regard to the police, they're simply erring on the side of caution. Hairway, on the other hand, appears to be readying to take action. In any event, the road ahead of us is often riddled with complexities, but sometimes, to see the way forward, one must simply change their perspective. To that end, I will place my hopes in the approach that is distinctive of a Spriggan like yourself. I look forward to seeing what sort of tricks you have up your sleeve, Mr. Ockroyd. I'll try not to disappoint. Like you said, we've got our own style, and we'll follow it like always. Looking forward to seeing what you can do, too, Mr. Former A-Rank. No, before I forget, could we ask them to help with that thing? That thing? Well, it's not a major concern right now, but we received word that multiple wanted monsters have appeared in the city outskirts. We'd like to deal with this matter promptly, so Alvis and the rest can give the investigation their undivided attention. I apologize, but could we ask for your assistance? I can have Alvis's group deal with the monsters to the north, if you can handle the ones in the south and southern outskirts, I'd appreciate it. Sure, we do this kind of thing all the time. If it's just that area, we can take care of it, no problem. Right then, let's start by sniffing around town like we always do.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
I mean, we can go to the outskirts, so let's go do that one.
Let's get going.
Treasure chests! All the treasure chests.
Let's get this rolling.
Why did she... That was weird. On one hand, it's a zero art, so I might as well just take the shot. That actually looks really cool. I don't remember that looking like that.
Got your back.
Let's just do attack surge.
And keep them their place.
My thanks.
DOC, activate.
Make your move!
Here we go. You're not getting away. Open. Pummel!
Is that like a plant dog with like a skull on its face? Like, what is this thing? Yeah, it's a rogue plant dog with a skull on its face. What the fuck?
Here we go. You're not getting away. You're crushed.
Oh! Palms!
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional.
Lightning Chaser has been upgraded to Hermes Chaser. Okay. Twilight Kiss has been upgraded to Calamity Kiss. Got it. Oh, fucking hell!
Keep it up. It's working.
I hate the fact that she got the Zero Art. But whatever. That does look really fucking cool, actually. It's not strong, but... I mean, it's not that strong, but, like... That is a cool art.
It's the end of the line. You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
Oracle? What was Oracle? Oh, right, okay. I do have Oracle on her. I do need to upgrade some of this, I think. You know, I'll approach that later.
Hey, that one felt pretty good. Excellent work, Fairy.
Honestly, if those Palm always spawn there, I should probably just farm that.
Let's get this rolling.
Like, I think that's something I should probably do. I should probably farm, like, Sepit, so that, I could actually unlock everybody's, like, slots and whatnot, and get, like, better quartz set up.
I'll cover you.
I just haven't really had time to, like, mess around too much. Like, I had a little bit of time to play over the weekend, and I did, like, the Grim Garden a little bit. But not as much as I would have liked to.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Nice hustle, Fairy.
Well, what a nice little chest. My, what a crack. It's not over.
Activating ZOC.
I also need to start using ZOC more because
Give me power.
that's one of the achievements and I haven't been using it. Like, it's one of the things that gives me, like, an item. Well, not an item. It gives me a quartz.
At your service.
So I really need to start making use of ZOC. I just don't bother because I always feel like it's just a little too... Like, I don't really need it. Though, then again, I guess ZOC is more useful for, like, the spellcasters, because it lets me, like, insta-cast.
I got you covered.
I probably should use it more often for, like, Ren, so that she can insta-cast.
All in a day's work. We couldn't have done it without you, Ren. Deploy shards.
I think this is gonna. Well, I don't really need to. Let's just do. Let's do a regular attack.
Easy target.
Okay, well, I didn't think it was actually gonna kill. I was kind of hoping I'd get like another.
That looks like
Turn,
a nice
but okay.
test. Praise Arusha and the flames.
Nice hustle, Fairy.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
Let's get this rolling.
Deploy shards.
Oh fuck! This is like. This is one of those where it's like I probably should have like taken a moment to like do the other like the dodge and whatever. Oh, God damn it!
Keep it up. It's working.
Flaming prayer. Kruga blade. A Krugen blade.
Fierce guardian blade. Slice him up. Yes. I'll give it my all.
Let's do.
Go all in on him.
Yeah, sure. EP charge.
Yeah. Not done yet.
I forget how many of the items I have to use for the thing.
Ren.
Oh, I don't have enough. No. All right. Well.
Go all in on him. Back up tier.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Fall to your court.
My thanks.
Here to help.
There.
I think that kills. I was trying to get the other stuff with it though. What's the fucking tactic bonus?
That's how it goes.
3.7. Are you fucking kidding me?
Here.
Ah, that was so close. I needed to get the 4.0. I was like one off from it.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Like I probably just needed to get one of the things to. Probably the item thing is probably what I was missing from that.
I'll give it my best.
Ready to move.
Do 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 do. I don't think I can get it with just the two of them, but
Go all in on him.
Activating ZOC.
let's do. I'm gonna try.
Keep it up. It's working.
I owe you one.
Actual service.
No, I should just throw items. I forget how many items I'm supposed to throw. I can't remember if it was like 3. Oh, it's only 3. Okay, so I did get the items before. Okay. I think I did. Did I throw 3 items before? I think I did. So maybe I was missing the lucky 7 then. That's probably what it was.
Shield! Protect us all! Ren!
I think I should be able to get the Lucky 7 here.
Here goes.
Oh, it's 7 Rush, not Lucky 7. Whatever, same shit.
Let's stay on the offensive.
There.
I mean, there's no real reason to cast that, but like... I don't wanna...
Keep it up, it's working.
I'm just gonna, like, throw an item. I don't wanna, like, kill them. Because this is, like, a moment where Ren can just stack up a lot of, like, hits. Well, well, a decent amount of hits. Not a lot, but probably enough. Yep, enough for Tenderizer.
Backup's here. Strong in your court.
Give me power.
Oh no, the chain effect disappeared. No! I wasn't fast enough on the... Well!
I'll support you.
I wasn't fast enough on the
Here we go.
S-Craft.
You're not getting away. Open. Come on. They're down. Get him on, yes.
I need your assistance. Double Buster Cannon!
Aw, man!
Not done yet.
Yeah, I think that could have been
The
better.
better I'll get.
If I wasn't slow on that S-Craft, I think that would have been better. Oh well. It is what it is.
So many.
Oh, actually, I could just pull these guys together. Fuck it.
Let's begin.
Oh, Jesus. That fucking...
Let's pull together.
I can't even see those attacks. What the hell? What the fuck am I getting hit with?
Ready to roll.
At your service.
Okay, so... Oh, I didn't get the stun.
Activating ZOC.
Okay, Flaming Prayer. I don't think I should do Regulus Caliber.
Out all the stops.
If you would.
Here to help.
This is not gonna get it because I'm just gonna end up killing them because they what you call it? I didn't stun them, so if I had stunned them, this would have worked.
Let's see how you like me when I get. Step 2 on yes. By the heavens. Pierce!
Yeah, if I had stunned them, that would have worked.
There. All in
But I missed the stun. Well. Those guys die really quickly, though. I guess it makes sense that they die really quickly when they frickin' swarm you that way. Like, there's so many of them. Well, I mean, he's dead. Well, he's going to die anyway. Whatever, it's fine. Fucking... I don't really want to use... I'm just gonna attack. I don't want to use Ifrit Raid on them and waste, like, all my points. Or a bunch of my points for something that can just die from an attack. Like, it's fine. There's more enemies up ahead. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we can pull off a 4.0 tactical bonus on one of these other enemy groups. Like that one, like over there, maybe.
The gang's all here.
Maybe? Okay, ZOC. Throw an EP. Oh, she doesn't even need the EP charge. Whatever. It's fine. I'm doing it for the bag of trick thing anyway.
You saved me.
It's 3 items for the bag of tricks. Actually, oh, I can use that in combat. Whatever. Obviously, I just never bothered to.
Thank you. Not done yet.
Wait, that was 3 items, right? I mean, it was, but like, I didn't see the bag of tricks thing pop up, so.
Shield, protect us all.
Backup's here.
Keep it up. It's working. At your service.
Do heated roar.
Got your back.
There's the 7 rush. I don't want to kill them. So I'm gonna do this.
Backup's here.
This one over here seems to have a lot of HP, this guy. Yeah, this guy has a lot of HP, so let's just target him and bring down his HP.
Backup's here. Push that.
Here goes! Flames, give me power! You're finished! Weakness, rampage!
If that doesn't kill him, then I have the other 2 S-crafts. There we go. Okay. That's not a 4... Hey! There we go! 4.1. Even better. Even better! Jabberwocky. Let's go. Absorbs magic attacks. Oh! That's actually pretty nice. I do like that. Huh. Wait, who has... can I see... I can't see it from here. Alright, fuck. I don't know if Shizuna has Mirage on the shield line. If she does, I might give it to Shizuna, because that's Earth and Mirage.
Leave it to me. Conducting search.
Oh wait, no, go back.
This is kid stuff. Security bypassed. Conducting search.
What the hell?
Conducting search.
Thank you.
Conducting search.
Holy fuck.
Conducting
Bro,
search.
his range is ridiculous.
Conducting search. This is kid stuff. Security conducting search.
Oh, okay, we're good.
I made it.
That was easy. Although I didn't, I totally wasn't even sure where the fuck I was going. I was like, am I supposed to go this way? Crystal Eden, ooh. Oh, that should be, yup.
Good stuff.
There we go. Actually, that's kind of one of the plugins I really wanted. No, not that. On one hand, I do want to take her off of gravity. I'm missing the Phantasm. That's the problem. If I do have Divine Phoenix, though. That's tough, because actually, Divine Phoenix is pretty damn good. See, the problem is that Divine Phoenix makes it so that my physical attackers will do more damage, but Black Tentacle makes it so that my magic attackers will do more damage. So I kind of like both. The problem here is that I don't have Phantasma as a plugin, which I really want. Tyrant Storm is over here. And 24 types of fish? No! Konohana Sakuya. All drivers gained. All plugins. I have yet to max a Holocore. God damn it. Yeah, I still have a lot that bro, I'm literally one off of this fucking 150 hit chain. God fucking damn it.
Oh, a treasure chest.
To win right now.
Ready to roll.
Oh, I don't need to... What am I doing?
That one felt pretty
I hope I'm not missing any of the enemies. I've tried to beat up every single enemy I've come across.
Ready to roll.
And to be fair, the Daybreak games I don't ever seem to miss. Like Daybreak 1 and Daybreak 2, I have never I don't think I've ever missed any of the enemies in those games. It always seems to come down to the thing that I'm missing is always like one of the food items. I'm hoping this time around I don't end up missing a food item. Hoping.
Have some more. Here's a little more.
I mean, I did go back to get on like the other stuff that I've missed, and I've, you know, or at least
felt pretty good.
the stuff I thought I missed. I did go back to like Green's chapter that one time, because it seemed like I was missing it. Right now, the only thing I'm missing right now, to my understanding, is I'm missing a portal on Kevin's route. I apparently didn't grab it last time, but I'm hoping it was in Tharbad, which is like where Kevin was staying. So I think we get to go back to that when we get back to Kevin's route. So I should be able to get that again if I missed it. Hopefully.
Rub them out. Victory's ours.
I also need to start utilizing ZOC more. I know I said it before, but like I'm still not doing it.
Now, deploy shells.
Although I did utilize to get the 4.0 tactic bonus.
ZOC. I'll support you. Here I go. Huh? Follow me, okay. There we go. Easy target. It's not over.
Do that one. There we go.
There you are. At your service.
Do 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 do.
Zarka activate. Got your back.
Yeah, honestly, ZOC is really good for Ren and well, any of the spellcasters. Basically, just gives them a turn to cast their spell that you want them to cast.
All in a day's work.
Couldn't have done it without me then. Now's our chance to get a leg on you. Quick.
Well, what a nice little
Get the palms! Get them!
DOC activate.
You got this.
We're finished.
There we go. Ooh! Oh! Wait a sec! Bruh! I wanted to give that to, Shizuna, and now I have a second one. Let's fucking go! Oh, I also have Inferno, which is nice. Okay. That's one that I'm gonna give to Shizuna.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Nice hustle, Fairy.
I do like that quartz. It's really good for like, it's really good for CP game.
I'll give it my best.
At least from what I've noticed, like it seems like I've seen Fairy take damage and then just like her CP game is just fucking astronomical.
Got your back.
I'll make her move.
I mean, yeah, you don't really want to take damage, but like, at least this way when you do, you fucking get like an S-craft and a half. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that's what it seemed like to me. I don't know, fucking.
Deploying something. Activating ZOC. There you are.
Here to help.
Oh? 2/3 through the game and you're still picking on slimes? They're not slimes, those are palms. They're like fucking, they're like the special enemies that give like a fuck ton of, what you call it? Sepit. What is this, Dragon Quest? I mean... They're like special enemies. They're like the Kate Sith in Octopath Traveler.
All in a day's work.
Caitlin, was it Kate Sith? I forget if that's what it was in Octopath Traveler. They're like they're the special enemies. Wait, what was that? I didn't even... Celestial Bomb EX, okay. Well, there we go.
Okay, let's take a quick pit stop.
Let's heal.
Yes, that's better.
What is here to purchase? Orbits. Right, okay, there's the tier 3 quartz that are available now. Nothing for plugins. I can open some slots. So, like, you see how I'm at, like, 6,467 Mirage Sepit? When I got into this area, I was at, like, 2,000. So, there was, like, 3 instances where the palms were, and the palms, like, give so much of that Sepit. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate it!
Be careful. That thing looks mean.
Back up tier.
Germ Regius, whatever. Fucking destroy the stupid thing, maybe. Do this. Boost.
I'll pour you some tea.
She gonna pour us some tea.
There you are.
Also, yo, Merc, how you doing, man? How's your day going, brother?
We're not done.
And then we'll do Phantasma. Oh, actually, no. Don't.
Go all in on him.
This button. There we go. Don't use that. Use.
Keep it up. It's working.
I would like to use one of these, but I don't have enough. God damn it. Alright, fuck it. We'll just do Flaming Prayer.
Flames, give us strength.
Going okay, waiting for a friend to get off work so I can give him his ride home. Oh, nice, nice. That's good. That's good to hear. Terribly bored otherwise. You know, fair. Heated Roar.
At your service.
And then do this.
Here we go. You're not getting away. All big pummel. Get him on, yes.
Black Tentacle.
Stay back. Zypher activate. There.
Did he just cancel her fucking spell? I swear to God.
Here goes.
He fucking canceled her damn spell. God damn it! Fuck it, we're doing ZOC so that she can cast it. Whatever.
I'm ready.
There we go. I'm just gonna attack with Ferry.
Have some more.
Initiating drive.
Extreme Jelly!
Bring it on.
Go for it!
Here we go. You're not getting away. You're crushed. All you, Ren.
Yeah.
Activate.
Here to help.
You have this. It's Ren Ray! Yeah! I'll cover you.
Get slapped with the tentacles, bitch!
I'm ready. There. If you would.
And then we summon the giant whale! It's a whale of a time!
Here goes. Initiating drive. Go for it!
Here we go. You're not getting away. Open. Pummel! Just try me.
Bro, I have so many buffs going at the moment, goddamn.
Yeah! I'll cover you. I'm ready.
Backup's here.
COC activate.
Push back.
The ZOC was an accident, but I'll take it.
It's Ren Ray!
Thanatos Gel. Nice!
Reward deposited.
Law rank up! And that gets me Vitality
Drop one
Droplet. Okay, so I don't think there's anything... Ah! Wrong button. There we go. Okay, so there's no other monsters here, and I've gotten all the treasure chests here. Right? Yeah, what is this? Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we can go back to Anchorville.
What are we waiting for?
Back to Anchorville! Do 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 do. Okay, so we have those three. I don't know if I need to go there yet. I think we go to the bank and whatever that other one is. Apparently his wife is picking him up. Hey, you know, more power to him. You know, we were doing fine. We were doing so fine. We were doing fucking fine. Ah! I thought we were gonna be crash free today. Fucking hell. I thought, I was like, you know, today we might have a crashless stream of Beyond the Horizon. I thought. So I am terribly bored. I mean, I'm sorry, Merc. I don't know what to tell you, man. Sometimes it just be like that, you know? There'd be days like that. But also, fucking hell, man! I thought we would have a crashless stream today. Entertain me to... Bruh! I'm doing my best! I don't know what to tell you, man! By the way, did I tell you about the SNES operator thing? The thing that lets you actually use your SNES cartridges on your computer? Did I tell you about that? No? Oh yeah, there's a thing called an SN operator. It's like the GB operator, which is for Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. But this one's for SNES games, and you can like you can plug it into the computer, and you can like play your SNES cartridges. It's really nice. It works with Famicom cartridges as well. They're working on third-party support too, because like, you know, people making their own cartridges. Right now, it only works with like official cartridges, but they're working on supporting like homebrew SNES cartridges as well. But it's pretty fucking cool.
Why don't we have a look?
I run Nelkin Transport here in Anchorville. My delivery guy went out to do his morning rounds, but I have been unable to get in touch with him ever since. If possible, I'd like this situation resolved without a fuss. If you are able to help me, meet me at the station. President Nelkin. Nelkin? President Nelkin? A missing case. I'm curious about this one. Me too. I wonder if this has anything to do with the AD. There must be some reason they're looking into a Spriggan for help. I vote we get the lowdown on this one. Yeah, I'm with you there. Got a weird feeling for whatever reason, but I think it might be worth accepting regardless. Yeah, so pair that SNES thing, the SN operator, with the SNES controller, the SNES wireless controller that I got for the Switch, right? What's it called? The SNES Classic Switch controller and the Bluetooth dongle, and it's like I'm playing it's like playing, you know, SNES. Like it's got the whole feel to it. Like, you know, it's like I literally have an SNES built into my computer. It's fucking nice. I mean, granted, I still have my SNES, although, I mean, there's a few reasons why I don't play the actual the actual, like, SNES console. And it has to do with, like, the component, the AC adapter. I think it's, I can't remember if it's the adapter port or one of the other ports. One of the ports is kind of broken. It's fixable, but it's kind of broken, so you kind of have to sit there and mess with it a little in order to get it to work. And also the fact that it's not HDMI, so I don't have a CRT TV, and I would have to get myself an upscaler along with, you know, getting it to work with my current TV. It's just not. It's a lot of trouble. I don't feel like doing it. Though I don't have much nostalgia for specific controllers. I mean, that's fair. I personally really like the SNES controller. Well, it's less of nostalgic and more of like the hand feel, right? Personally, if I'm looking for a controller that doesn't need like if I'm playing a game that doesn't require me to use analog sticks, I actually do like the SNES controller a lot. Because it's got a nice form factor, and the ergonomics of it is really nice. It's one of those things where it's like, it fits in my hand, and it's kind of lightweight. It has a little bit of weight to it, but it's not enough to where I'm like sitting there like, oh, this fucking thing, I hate it. It's heavy, whatever. It's kind of light, and it feels really nice, and it's not over the top. So for a controller that doesn't use analog sticks, I like that one. If we're talking about a controller with analog sticks and probably extra buttons or whatever, personally, I like the PS2 controller. That controller felt like the best design, at least from my hands. I understand some people like, the PS4, PS5 controllers, whatever. I like the PS2 one. It's light. I like the R2 and L2. I like the clickiness of those as opposed to like the triggers that came about during the PS3 era. I'm not a fan of the triggers. So I've always liked the PS2 controller as far as like the design of having a controller with analog sticks and like R2 and L2. So yeah. I just wish there was some way to remap Jet Force Gemini. The controller schemas are so restrictive inside the game that you basically have to play with an N64 controller for it to feel functional. Oh, that does suck. The N64 controller, like, here's the thing. I don't like the N64 controller, but it does feel fine with some of the games that you play it with. Okay, here's another weird thing. This is also kind of weird, right? We all know that I've played Smash Bros. And I played it, I play it more casually. I'm not competitive, but like, one thing I noticed when I was playing the Smash Bros. Games, when I was playing it on N64, I was more prone to using the grab button on the N60, like on Smash N64. Like, I used grab way more in Smash N64 than I did in any of the other Smash Bros. Games. And I think it was because of the location of the grab button on the N64 controller, because it was the under button. It was the Z button that was like underneath the controller. And I would always, I'm pretty sure that's where it was. It was like that Z button underneath the controller, and I would always go into grab. And I was able to, like, it felt more natural for me to use and do that during that game than it did with the other Smash Bros. Games. I think that's also because, like, in other Smash Bros. Games, it was either like I'm pressing A, like, what is it? B and R2 or whatever you want to call it, or some shit like that. And like, it was just kind of weird to grab in the other Smash Bros. Games. I think I got more used to it like later on with Smash Ultimate, but like Smash 64, it came natural to me. Like, the way movement and camera is mapped in that game, things are mapped over each other, and there's no way to play with a standard controller, and you can't rebind in the game, so trying to remap the inputs doesn't work either. It's sad because it's kind of the one retro game I'd love to play right now. I mean, yeah, that's fair. There's probably, well, here's probably the sad part, right? There probably is a way I'm pretty sure there is a way to, that you could get a wireless N64 controller. Not that using the N64 controller is the best thing ever, because it's not. But, like, basically, if you really wanted to go that route, you can get the N64 controller for the Switch, right? And then get the, what's it called? The, 8BitDo, Bluetooth receiver. And those two should work together so that you can use that N64 controller on the computer. Because I'm assuming you're playing the game on the computer. So you could do that. Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So hold on. Hold on. So, is this still in stock? Or yeah, this is still in stock. So there is this. It's in the Switch library, but yeah, emulation. Gotcha. So basically, you get that controller, and then let me get the. Hold on a second. And you get that receiver or USB adapter, whatever. And that should actually work. Yeah, I'm not gonna shell out $60 for one retro game. I mean, that's fair. I'm not telling you to do it. I was just saying if you really wanted to go that route, which I don't think you really want to, which obviously you said you don't. I was saying that's a way to go. I'm not saying to do it, especially since it's only for one retro game. Yeah. Me personally, I have the SNES controller, which I use with multiple games. I use the SNES controller with Aethermancer because I don't need an analog stick. I use it with a bunch of other games that don't need analog sticks because I like using that controller for games that don't need analog stick. So I'm using it for more than one game. I thought about getting the N64 one because I might have a use for it for other games, but I have not done it. Was there another one that I wanted? I think there was another one I wanted. I think I wanted the GameCube one, because I think they made a GameCube one, and I kind of wanted that, but I opted not to. Honestly, I also kind of wish that, like, I could make my PS2 controller, like my original PS2 controller, into a wireless PS2 controller that could work with the adapter, but it's whatever. Yeah, I can still use my I can still plug my PS2 controller into my computer if need be. I have, the USB adapter. It's fine. Yeah, I can find solutions to play the game, but the only solution to play it comfortable really requires an N64 controller. Got you. That's fair. Yeah, I understand that. Okay, wait a second. Let's not go over there. Let's go over here.
No surprise that Cal lives. Welcome.
Let's talk to... Wait, who... Huh? No. Wait, who am I supposed to... Oh, upstairs. Okay. It was a situation where movement on the was on the joystick, but if you were trying to aim your gun, movement then changes to the yellow buttons of the controller, and the joystick controls the aim. And there's no way to change out that over. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, N64 had like the weirdest fucking control scheme ever. Thank you for coming all the way to the Anchorville branch. I'm stunned that the Vice President himself would come to inspect us.
I apologize for the sudden visit. The good news is...
So it literally only worked with 64. Yeah! Yeah, that sucks.
Like I mentioned, I intend to stay here until tomorrow. Think of the inspection as a mere formality, and continue to work as you normally do.
Well... No. Because you need another joystick. I was going to say something, but then I thought about it and I was like, oh wait, no, that doesn't have it. So I was going to say, the main thing with the N64 is basically you had the yellow buttons, and then it was like the blue and the... Was it green and red button? Right? And then you had the joystick, and then the directionals. So... I was thinking about that, and then I was like, well, Sega had 6 buttons, But then I thought about it and I was like, Sega doesn't have an analog stick, which is the joystick that you would need for the game. So, never mind. You know. It's all fun! Surprised to see you here in Anchorville.
Oh, Aaron. And Arc Ride Solutions, too. I thought you might show up. Why don't we have a chat? I just finished up some business, so I have a few minutes.
Not gonna lie, I didn't think about this until just now. Or I didn't realize it until just now. Maybe, I don't think I've commented on it in the previous games, but I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, the voice doesn't really suit him. You look well, Aaron. Different from the last time we saw each other. It's clear you and your friends have continued to grow. Obviously! You don't look too bad yourself! Is it true that things are coming down with Hayaway? I heard you finally had time to rest. Well, I guess you could say that. Things are certainly in flux. What with the rise of a new family. Even if it's temporary, working together with Cal, I'm going to continue to call him Cal. That's the only name he deserves. Toward a common goal has given us a sense of unification. A common goal? You talking about the people who've gone missing all over the place, including some from Hayaway? You think it's related to all those vestiges the rumors are talking about? If you emulate, you could put the C button on the right joystick, but it's still awkward if you are playing with the joystick on the inside of the A, B, X, Y buttons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because my thought process was like, the Sega controller has like 6 face buttons, and then you have the D-pad. What you're missing is the analog stick. So you can't do it that way either. I was gonna suggest the Sega controller, but yeah. So weirdly enough, the main controller that exists that could actually work is weirdly the Wii U Pro controller. Oh yeah, that's true. You know, I don't remember what that shit looked like. Wii U Pro controller. Oh, right, this thing. Yeah, no, I hate this thing. I hate that thing so much. That is disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, looking at it now, I remember why I never got that thing. Ugh! I hate that controller so much. Because the right joystick was on the outside. Got you. Well, the N64 was... You had the joystick in the center, and then you had the D-pad on the left side, and then you had the yellow face buttons on the right side. I have it. Kind of fucked with Wind Waker's controls, but it was good otherwise. Ugh. Yeah, I could not. Like, I remember playing Smash Bros. And I remember when Smash Bros. Came out for the Wii U, and I needed a controller to play with to play that game, and I was trying to find a way to... I was trying to figure out what controller to use with it. And I looked at the Wii U Pro controller and I was like, no. And then I started looking up solutions to take the GameCube controller and hook it up to the Wii U. There was an adapter that plugs into that you plug the GameCube controller into, that you plug into the Wii U remote, or the Wii remote, whatever, and use the Wiimote as a way to use the GameCube controller. Yeah. Yeah. That's how much I avoided that controller. That definitely explains why the Darren himself has come to this town. Indeed. I was informed about what happened at the Memorial Park. And about the damage to the Blacklight District, including who was responsible. As an organization at the top of the underworld, we have a score to settle. That's why I decided to come here and find out what's going on in Anchorville myself. Huh?
The apostle, the soldier, and the martial artist. They were all pretty tough.
Not to mention they got that mysterious weaponry.
The same is true for us. It'll be imperative to gather information quickly. We've already mobilized our contacts, even those outside of Anchorville. If possible, I'd like you to act as a sort of information broker, Van. So, the more I hear about the vestiges, and the more I think back to what we saw of them, the more I start to wonder, or theorize who they actually are. And I'm coming to like the conclusion that like some of the vestiges may be like future versions of our characters. Or some of the characters. Like that girl with the woman with the gun, maybe it's like a future version of Ferry. And the guy who came down and was using like the Taito style, maybe that was like future Van, you know? I don't know. I'm theorizing at this point. Guess it makes sense to pull out all the stops.
It's a little disconcerting to have Heiwei active in my own hometown.
To be fair, Wind Waker HD controls were kind of annoying all around because they tried to have the camera aim on the right joystick, which stopped you from using your right thumb to attack with anything that needed aiming. Yeah, I remember it was like that with like a lot, like some of the other games. Like I think there was like some PS1 and PS2 games that were kind of similar, and I remember I remember what I would end up doing is I would stretch my other thumb to like the right joystick. So like I think some of the PS2 games, it's either PS1 or PS2, where I would actually stretch my left thumb over to like the right joystick while I'm pressing the face buttons with my right thumb. And other times I remember having to like kind of claw. So like I would move the right joystick with my thumb and use my pointer finger for like the face buttons. It's kind of weird. I don't remember what games did it, but I know there are some that are kind of like that. So only 1 out of 3 sub-weapon slots could be used for like half the sub-weapons. Got you. I suppose being a valued source of information is reassuring in its own way.
We've been dealt quite a decent hand given the circumstances.
And a necessary one. After all, we're up against the vestiges and that invisible monster. Something tells me you're not telling us the whole story, Fawn. Grappling hook, bow, hook shot, boomerang, also the most heavily relied upon sub-weapons. Gotcha. You said it yourself. You heard about what went down in the Memorial Park. Those guys are even stronger than Yin. Not to mention that white replica thing they got. If they're bringing all that to a town like this, then we can't be too careful. All that said, I can't help but think you're plotting something. You, Cow, Ashen, Old Man Gien, and that punk Gao Lang. Huh? Looks like you're starting to see the big picture, Aaron. You haven't only gotten stronger, but smarter too. Guess you can say growth comes with the territory. Obviously, Heiwei is up to something. It's not like I plan on getting in your way. All I ask is that you don't act like you own the town. Hell, as long as you give us a reasonable 4SPG, we might even be willing to lend a hand. Aaron. You said it. Alright. I think we can find a way to compromise. Like I said before, I'm perfectly willing to exchange information on this and other matters. I expect we'll be simply observing the situation for now, much like the Bracer Guild. We'll be counting on all of you to uncover a clue. Good luck, Aaron, Van, everyone.
Yeah, leave it to me!
Oh, hey! Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, so we got a new connection event, and with Aaron. You know what? Let's go check it out. Fuck it. I wasn't expecting them to give me a new connection event and a new event point for it. Because they normally just give you like connection events at like the start of each day or whatever, right? But like they never really give them out like midway through, so that's different. There's something I should do before I head out there. Aaron then took Van out of the city.
I don't sense any monsters nearby. Looks like nothing's gonna get in our way here.
Is there a reason we had to come all the way out here just to warm up? What's going through your... Hey now, what's the big idea?
Just shut up and get ready! Surprise attacks ain't uncommon in actual combat. Don't you go holding back now. Got it?
Oh, so that's how it is. If a fight's you want, I'd be happy to oblige.
Here I come!
Am I actually fighting, or are they just gonna... Okay. Never mind. And so the two began their practical combat training. Aaron relied on his Gekka school sword skills, while Van used the hollow style of his Kunlun martial arts, as well as various tricks.
Ugh! Damn! You're flicking coins at me? You're one crafty asshole!
Well, I had to take a gamble. It was all I could come up with to put a stop to your acrobatics. Though I doubt whatever foe you're dreaming up is gonna use tricks like that.
Probably not.
I would have liked it if they would have shown the fight. Considering the guy uses Gekka school martial arts, you're guessing he's from the East, yeah? Is it just me, or are you obsessed with him? I mean, I get the... Oh! Okay. I don't know why I confused Van's martial arts with Aaron's martial arts. Okay, so instead of the guy being like future Van, I'm gonna assume he might be actually like future Aaron, because they're Gekka school. And I, for some reason, thought Van was Gekka instead of Kunlun. Well, technically Van is a mix of Kunlun and other stuff, but yeah. Well, I think he has some Gekka style mixed in with his arts, or martial arts, whatever.
How can I not be, after witnessing such incredible martial arts firsthand? And it ain't just him. Every one of those masked jackasses is something else. So how can I just sit on my ass and do nothing? Even if the Heavenly Mother might forgive me, I won't forgive myself for letting those bastards do as they please. That's why I'll be using you to improve my martial arts. I hope you're ready.
How could I say no when you went through all the trouble of picking me as your punching bag? That said, it'd be better if...
I see you've already warmed up.
Fun!
Oh good, I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for coming all this way despite your busy schedule.
Once I got your message, I did my best to carve out some time. I had to see it as it's all... I had to, seeing as it's all for Aaron. Then, did you...
I mean, I had a pretty good idea what you wanted from me. But fighting someone with a weird-ass style like me ain't gonna do much to improve your own martial arts. What you need is a fellow student of the Gekka School. A master. I will be your opponent today, Aaron. I face you not as the next head of the Liu family, nor as vice president of Kowloon Bake, but as the master of the Gekka School of Martial Arts. Bro, it's so hard to take Fawn seriously. But also this music is good. I do like this song. From what I heard, he used to be an assistant instructor. Apparently, it's been a hot minute since he was on the front lines, though. For real? I remember when you used to help train me when I was just a twerp. Doubt I could ask for a better training partner. You can still go, right? Don't worry. I may not have dueled anyone recently, but I've never slacked in my training. Whether I get serious or not is up to you. Now you're talking! Get ready, Darren! Can we see the fight? Oh, yes, yes. Ugh! I have no clue what the fuck he just said. Ugh! How can you move like that? And weaving in a talisman, no less! I admit, I'm used to being a bit pudgy. Ashen even chides me about it on occasion. But is that all you've got, Aaron? Don't underestimate me! I really wish they would just show the fights. How long has it been since we last faced off like this? To think I used to train you when time permitted back in the day. Back when folks first started calling you Darren. Then you got busy, and Ashen started actually working for Hayaway. Even Gian started distancing himself from me. That would require them to apply attack animations to a generic NPC model. He's not so much as a generic NPC model, but I do get what you're saying. Yeah. Do you want clipping issues? That's how you get clipping issues. I don't mean to go on whining about the old man now, but back then you stood by my side. And I still owe you for that. I did nothing to earn your gratitude, Aaron. In some ways, I'm just like my father. I'm still carrying the events of 40 years ago. You mean... To be honest, I was only 5 years old at the time, so I don't remember things clearly. But even so, I will never forget how Langport was in those days. It's been carved into me. Hayaway's demonic tyrant, the constant conspiracies and betrayal, the fear which clings to the city even now. The past is a curse, feeding on the present. It's responsible for the events of last year, and ones that took place even just a few months ago. Still, Hayaway is changing little by little, especially now that Cow has started a new family. Even Ashen has found a way to shake off the past and look forward. And that change continues with you, Aaron. Being with the Springen has really helped you find a new path for yourself.
How many times do I gotta tell you? I ain't part of Heiyue. And I ain't gonna be chained down by the past or the present. I'm gonna walk my own path.
As it should be. As it must be. Free yourself of even the dark machinations of fate itself. Break through all obstacles that lie before you. If you can believe in your friends and in yourself, I know you can do it, Aaron Way.
Was that the Ungula barrage?
Oh, my. Well done.
Blue-haired male protagonist versus blue-haired male protagonist. Starting to wonder about... Oh! The blue hair is not his natural hair. I have, That's not how Aaron normally looks. I have the costumes on him. He's technically a redhead, and his outfit is technically orange pants and, like, black leather jacket. I'll show you I'll show you after this. Which one is ours? The blue-haired male... no. The one that just... Aaron's the one with that was fighting with the swords just now. Had another breakthrough, eh? I'm just giving you shit. Fair enough. And so Aaron was able to draw out more of his true potential. After everyone's wounds were tended to, Aaron and Van said goodbye to Fawn, who left to return to the Kowloon fate. The financial bank. I'm surprised he stuck around so long, considering how busy he is. Aaron is like a son to me, so I'm happy to help. His words. You're well loved, Mr. Prodigy.
Can you stop calling me that already? But seriously, those are the things that make me, me.
As long as you get it.
Believe in my friends and myself, and break through the machinations of fate, huh? Never thought Fawn would be the one to tell me stuff like that.
Guy's not wrong about Hayway starting to change. You too. You're starting to believe in the path you've chosen for yourself, and find a new potential for who you can be.
That guy's just a big softy. He's supposed to be the next head of the Liu family, you know. And you're not much different. You could tell I've been in a funk and set all this up just to help me.
Hope I didn't overstep. I mean, I was perfectly happy to stand to the side and let you two go at it.
Quit screwing around. I gotta admit, though, I do feel a little better thanks to you. Doesn't matter what those vestiges are plotting. It won't change what I have to do. They won't be wreaking havoc on my watch. I'm gonna find those bastards and send them packing. And I'm gonna do it with my Gekka. As well as that Spriggan style I picked up from you.
I swear, you got way more presence than when we first met. I said it last week, but like, Aaron is what what they wanted Ash to be during Cold Steel 3 and 4. Like, Aaron is way better than Ash was. Like, Ash could have been better if they had written him similar to Aaron. Prove to me that you ain't gonna lose to anyone, Aaron.
Of course I will. You'd better be there to revel in my victory.
After that, Van and Aaron returned to the city, and after meeting up with their friends, resumed work. Aaron's Phoenix Barrage has been upgraded to the true Phoenix Barrage. Okay. I wonder if that changes the animation. Although I hope it does, but I wouldn't be shocked if it didn't. So, okay. Aaron is typically this is what Aaron typically looks like. I personally don't like the look. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. I also just don't like the red hair. I don't know. Then again, that's also just I'm not a fan of the red hair color. So he has other colors too. Like, you can give him silver hair or this orange or gold and like whatever. Yeah, the golden orange, whatever. Which is okay. I personally just like the blue hair. They do give you his old outfit from Daybreak 1. So, like, this outfit is, like, his Daybreak 1 outfit. And then... Yeah, he doesn't get any other... he didn't get a different outfit in Daybreak 2. Daybreak 2, he had the same outfit. And then, like, the one I had him using is basically just a color variant of his Daybreak 1 outfit. I do, like, because that's the thing. I like his Daybreak 1 outfit, and it matches his style, but, like, I'm not a fan of the color, so I end up going with this one. Because I like the color. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I do want to... okay, wait a second. I do want to see... Hold up. Crafts. Technically, I think this one did get an animation change already. From what it used to look like in Daybreak 1 and 2. I can't imagine it'll be... I can't imagine if it has another change, but I am... Hold up. How do I... Where's the... Let's swap him in for a moment. I do want to check. Do, 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 do. I mean, it would be cool if they changed the animation again.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Okay.
Got your back.
So let's see. True Phoenix Barrage. Here we go. I think that's an animation change. That does kind of look different to me.
Initiating drive.
I'm gonna have to take a look at the previous one. I need to go back to a different save file.
All you, Ren.
Just to see the other animation. But that looked different to me.
Double Buster finish!
Okay, hold up. Let's
Get going.
Let's go backwards. I'm gonna save and see if I can actually see what the if there was an animation, because it does look like an animation change to me. Why won't it let me save?
My, they didn't
Oh,
put
because
up
it's
much
still...
fight, did they?
There we go. Okay, let's save here. I'll just make a new save. And then load up the previous one. Although I'll have to use the garden in order to see like Aaron actually do it. Because I can't go to the the other area. At least not in this save. So let's go Grim Garden. Change the party lineup.
The adventure begins. Forward.
Do 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 do. Okay, switch
Onwards and
to
upwards.
Aaron.
Here we go.
Now then.
Got it.
There we go.
Get to work.
Looks like a good chance to me.
And then try out his Phoenix Barrage here. Oh, maybe not. That's doesn't look different. Okay, I'm wrong.
Got you covered.
Well, I was hoping. I thought it was. I thought maybe, but I guess, you know. Fuck me. Although, actually, since I'm here, I might as well.
Here I go.
I might as well beat this enemy up with Shiki Kagura.
Ruin it. Yeah. Shiki Kagura.
Okay. Okay, never mind. You know, I thought maybe it was. I was wrong. Oh well. It is what it is. Hopes and dreams, man. Hopes and dreams. I mean, granted, it still looks fucking cool. It's an upgrade from what it looked like in Daybreak 2. Okay, so let's change my party back. Okay, let's go. I'm not sure what's what. Okay, let's go to one of the other red markers. I know we have... Oh, that's the... Okay, let's not go to that one then. Let's go to the other one, I think. Because I think the other one is the one that we started. I want to make sure we get all the 4 SPGs first.
Please wait a moment.
Oh, wait, no, that's the one I start... Wait, what? I'm so confused. This is Gracio over here, and that's President... Oh, okay. Okay, so then, yeah, I guess, you know, it's whatever. I guess we just start this one then, because that's... Yeah. Are you Gracio? We're from Arkwright Solutions. Ah, so you're the ones I've been hearing about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Gracio, yes, and I represent Anchorville City Hall Tourism Branch. There's no need to be so formal. It feels a little strange in a place like this. BRB. Alright, Merc, sounds good, man. It ain't every day we get this 4 SPG from someone in the government. Even so, I expect my request should be right up your alley. Now, allow me to explain the situation. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Gracio. At least wait for me. My apologies, Mr. Bannings. Excuse me?
Oh, is this your boss?
Please, allow me to introduce...
The Fixers, right? I've heard the rumors.
Wait, you're not Lloyd. Who the fuck are you? Who is this guy?
You're right that we don't normally consider asking for outside help. But Gracio here has been making the case that we should reach out to you. Seeing as the buck ends with me as the manager, I'll be sitting in on this meeting.
Fine with me. So what's the deal with the request? Wait, I'm so confused. Who is this guy? How is he related to Lloyd? Like, I'd have to assume he's one of Lloyd's family members? I'm pretty sure that's not Lloyd's brother, because I think they said Lloyd's brother died, right? So, his father? Possibly? Question mark? I don't know.
As you can imagine, our tourism branch is in charge of Anchorville's PR and facility management insofar as they relate to tourism. That includes cooperating with certain sites used to reserve lodging. So, it's a service that books accommodations for you, yeah? I've seen a few before. It's a little strange for the city to be involved like this, though. Well, we don't just think of ourselves as a transportation hub, or a rest stop on the way to the capital. So we provide information to tourists about our various attractions and recommend accommodations and discounts they can use while they're here. We're now also running a popular support campaign in conjunction with the space program, offering partial rebates for lodgings. Because of that, we've been getting more and more reservations than we ever thought possible.
Whoa! Normally people just skip right by us, since we're so close to the capital.
Sounds like you jumped on the space program bandwagon at just the right time.
Oh, Aaron! More to the point, the request makes it sound like you've run into some trouble.
Yeah. For starters, some of the rooms the guests reserved ended up being occupied before they even made it to the hotel. One group reserved a suite and ended up with a conference room. And there was even a prepared reservation that had no record of payment, causing the guests to lose out on the room. Such problems have been frequent, but only at the lodging registered on the site within the city.
Only at Anchorville lodgings. That is strange.
Did City Hall figure anything out?
Not a thing, unfortunately. We don't know if this is an issue with the site, an error by the third party, or even some kind of crime. Whatever the case, we'd really like to get this taken care of quickly.
In addition to affecting business operations, they've also resulted in a number of claims being made against us. I heard rumors about you while all this had been going on. Apparently, you're familiar with the Orbital Network and other new technologies. We would truly appreciate your assistance.
Sure.
Alright, we accept. Really? That's reassuring.
Normally I'd say it's up to the city to clean its own mess. But if everything is in order, I'll leave the rest to Gracio. I'll still be keeping an eye on things, though. We'll see whether or not you're like the rumors say.
I don't get the feeling that he trusts us. Can't blame him. Even if our reputation's been growing, the work we do ain't exactly on the up and up. Now, we'd like to hurry up and get started, but we can't until we know where the issue actually occurred. Of course! That would be at Hotel Mercule on the back street, and the boarding house operating in the southeastern part of town. We've already spoken to the people in charge, so I'll leave the rest to you. One more thing before you go. Here! Huh? What's this? What do you mean? This is the advance payment, of course. I believe what we need was made clear in our request. Please accept it. We only want this problem to be taken care of quickly. Naturally, you'll be provided with a much greater remuneration upon the completion of a job.
This is more like how we did transactions as mercenaries.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but we only accept payment after the request is completed. Hard to guess how much overhead we'll be dealing with. Can't you just pay us after we wrap things up? Is that so? Well, if you say so.
We'll let you know if we find anything, so don't worry.
First, we'll need to check out Hotel Mercule and the boarding house by the station, right? Yeah, best get started.
Let's get this party started.
That was weird. I don't think we've ever had anybody try to pay Arkwright Solutions up front like that. That was weird. I've never even seen anybody even offer the Mira up front like that.
Wow. That is suspicious. I don't like that. I do not like. I mean, but then again, that could just be how they deal with business in general. Yeah, that was weird. That was very weird. That being said, I am done for the day, you guys. So, thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming. We'll see. I don't know if we're streaming tomorrow or not. But yeah, I'll see you all like next stream. Have yourselves a good one. Take care. Bye!